Good morning, everybody. It's a Monday morning. It's quite cold today, and we're on a roof clean. So, just posted my video last night. Great reaction as normal. Which I tell you, I love you lot. I really do. You're a great bunch. I've got some awesome regulars. That make really nice comments, so thank you for that. I want you to know that I do really appreciate you. I realise sometimes I don't get back to you straight away, or sometimes I may not reply to comments. I do want you to know that I do really appreciate all your comments, and sometimes I just don't see them. Sometimes I'll read a certain amount and then I've got to do something with the kids. Bear with, I better answer this, hang on. Sorry, where was I? I just took a phone call from a lovely guy, Steve the Puller. I said I'd mention him. So yeah, thank you, Steve. I'll wait to hear back from you. He wants his roof cleaned, and he's going to send some information over. And I'll, as soon as you've done that, Steve, I'll get that quote sent to you. Anyway, right, where was I? I can't remember. I've lost my train of thought. But anyway, I was talking about the video. What was I saying? Yeah, so I think I got someone mentioned to me that I was quite stressed out, and yeah, to be honest, look, I was quite stressed out on that video. Everything seemed to be going wrong in terms of efficiency. I mean, not in terms of getting the job done. I got the job done, but it just seemed to be fighting me at every turn. But and look, do you know what? I fully accept that most of you will watch my videos because you want to relax and chill out, just watching something be cleaned and start off looking horrible and then looking nice. The last thing you want is me moaning and groaning and being grumpy. So I do apologise. But on the flip side, the reality is I am showing you my work, and some days you have bad days, like everyone does. Everyone has bad days and they get stressed out. I'm no different. But I get that you probably don't want to see that if you're trying to chill out and watch a video and relax. So yeah, I apologise. I'll try not to do that. All you'll see is happy me from now on. Maybe. I'll try my best anyway. Okay, look, enough waffle. So yeah, we're on for another. So this one's bad. This is another really bad one. Okay, so clay tiles. Yeah, they're clay tiles. Okay, so look, that there. I'm not cleaning that side. They don't want that side. There is moss on there, but they didn't want that cleaned. They want the other side cleaned, and I'll show you why, because it's mega mossy. I'm gonna get the drone up in a minute, but yeah, look at this, really lovely. This is like a picture postcard, quintessential English home, like one of those sort of stereotypical English country homes you'd see. I think you Americans will love this. So there you go, there's the start of it. Sorry, there's quite a lot of trees, hence why it's so mossy. But yeah, clay tiles. It hasn't got to the point where it's started to make them spoil by the look of things. I can see a cracked tile already, just about there. You can't really see anything from here. No, you can't. Look at this. This is old York stone. This is. It hasn't got much black spot on it, which is amazing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's York stone. Oh, it's really steep. Wow, look at that there. I mean, look, no wonder. Look, that is the culprit. I'm almost certain that tree will be protected, so there's nothing they can really do about it. But yeah, look, let me get the drone up. So it is just this side I'm doing. So all along here, that bit there, and then a bit around the back. So let's go and have a quick look. Wow, look at that. That'd make a good video, wouldn't it? So I've mentioned this before, on videos that I very rarely get time to actually go and look at things in person. But on this job, I did come out and look because I did ask the customer, do you have felt underlay? Do you have any underlay under the roof? Because if you don't, then I'll have to scrape it. But they weren't too sure, so I came out to check. So what I did do when I got here was I got up on my ladder and I peeled away some of the moss off these tiles. When moss gets this bad, it eats into the tiles. It doesn't allow it to dry out properly. It causes the clay to spoil. It gets pits in it, and I actually did peel away a little section that looked damaged, and I found a hole going through the tile. It was a very small one, but I was there with the customer and I showed him the damage that had been caused by the moss. So he has been made fully aware that some of these tiles, especially around here, will have some damage on them, and he may need to call in a roofer to get them repaired. So yeah, that's that. So just before I start on this side, I've noticed a couple of missing tiles. I'm just going to point them out from my records. So there's one right next to where my the bottom of my turbo nozzle is, just slightly to the left. There's another one around here somewhere. I'll zoom in on the edit. I'll be very surprised if there's not more. Although the moss is super bad around here, because it's underneath a tree, what you'll find is sticks and stuff will come off the tree in high winds and things like that, and it lands on the roof. So that is pretty much the culprit of why you get cracked tiles on the trees. But yeah, look, I'm sure there's more, but they're the only ones I can see so far. Okay, so there's loads of cracked tiles on this smaller section. That's weird, why? There's no tree overhanging this. So, yeah, but there's way more cracked tiles on this side. Wow, there's like 2, 3 there. 4, I saw a few down there. Anyway, I'm just going to take some photos. 5, there's another one. Wow. I wonder what that is. Blimey. Now I've just had a closer look without talking to the camera. I'd say there's got to be at least 10 or 15 cracked ones on here. Yeah, they're everywhere. That is so weird. You can understand why there'd be more cracked ones underneath a tree, because when there's when there's strong winds, it breaks off bits of twigs and stuff, and they land on the tiles, and that's why they break. So, but there's way less over that side. I mean, there's only 1 or 2 over there, and then here, where there's no trees overhanging it. I mean, there are trees around, but not above it. Very strange. But anyway, the customer knows that it's very likely. He is aware, and the underlay has been checked, and it's perfectly good. So I'm happy to carry on. Good morning. It was a cold one this morning. So last day of this roof clean for me. My daughter and my son are ill and they brought in a bug. So yeah, I'm coughing a bit. I'm hoping I'm not going to get ill. I don't think I will. I don't normally, touch wood. I normally dose myself up with Manuka honey and all sorts of vitamins. Loads of supplement vitamins and stuff like that. So should be fine. Fingers crossed. Anyway, right, so I don't want to get out of the van because it's cold and I've got the heaters on and it's nice and comfortable in here and warm. But hey, I've got to. Right, so I've saved the best till last. That's a problem. So I need to get my trusty saw out. And I've got my hedge cutters with me as well, my steel hedge cutters. Right, sorry, just wanted to address something here. Right. Okay, so roof has got felt underlay on it. It's in pretty good condition, so no worries there. But can you see these? There and there. They are obviously glass tiles. The problem is, and there is no felt underneath, obviously, because they're being used as like a window. The thing is, with the actual clay tiles, they fit really nice and snugly together. Those glass ones don't quite fit the same. They're all slightly different, have a slightly different shape, so they don't sit perfectly. So there's huge gaps. So I can't pressure wash around them because water will go in without doubt. And there's nothing underneath, it just goes straight into a living area. The heating bill must be absolutely astronomical. And also there's a cracked tile right there. So I'm going to have to scrape around that window, scrape around that section there where there's a humongous hole, and that's going to slow me down. But hey, it is what it is, and that's what I have to do to avoid getting. Oh, and there's another one there. Yeah, to avoid getting water in the actual living area, because it's actually, this is a I think they rent this out as an Airbnb and someone's actually in there. So yeah. Okay, we're getting somewhere. So firstly, I'm going to cut back this bit here because I can't reach. I'm just going to do it as little as possible. Apparently the guy has got some guys coming in to sort this out at some point, so I don't need to make it neat or tidy. I know that's probably what you want me to do, but I'm afraid I just don't have time. So I've just got to do I just got to remove as much as I can so I can access that. That's it. I just cannot be, I just do not have time to be tidying that up or anything like that. So yeah, just cut that back so I can get some access, get my scraper out, get my scraper attached to my water fed pole, scrape around that window there, big hole there, scrape around that and above it. So yeah, above it and around it, and then I can get on with, oh yeah, scrape around this as well, so I can get on with washing the rest of it. Right, let's do that then.
Okay, so I'm back to being a little bit behind again, but I'm still smiling, I'm not stressed, and I'm not getting wound up. I've just found out that these windows here, and it makes perfect sense, that there is another layer underneath. So in the recess there's another glass panel that's all sealed, so there is no chance of water getting into the living area underneath. But I still don't want water going into that recess. So yes, it wasn't as urgent as I thought, but it was still worth doing the scraping. So you can see that I've done around the window, top, sides and bottom. Same there with the cracked one, but look, I've managed to replace the cracked one. Don't ask me no questions, I'll tell you no lies. And same there. So now I'm ready to wash. It's getting on for about 11:30 now, so I am actually quite behind. It's going to be another tight day, but don't worry, I'm not going to stress out. I'm going to be happy. Anyway, let's get on with it. Cheers. Okay, so time to clear up the mess, which is considerable. But bear in mind, this was a bit messy before I started. But I'm going to sweep up everything that's landed on the floor. Now, I have asked for permission from the owner if I can just chuck it into there, because look, this is literally like a unkept, overgrown forest. There's leaf litter everywhere, there's loads of stuff. So yeah, they said no problem, yeah, chuck it into there. So that's what I'm going to do. Don't know if you can see me, probably not, I can just about see my face, but another long one, another long day, another late finish. So I did take some drone shots, so you'll be able to see the final shots that way, but there's not much point in me turning around and show you anything now because you won't be able to see anything. But I'm still happy though, still happy, not moaning. Anyway guys, thank you for watching as usual, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.